Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Today we are going to be talking about shoes that are absolute essentials in your wardrobe, whether or not you have a capsule wardrobe. So I have picked out 6 different types of shoes for today's video that I think every woman should have in her wardrobe. But in particular, if you do have a capsule wardrobe or you're thinking of starting a capsule wardrobe, I believe if you have these 6 pairs of shoes, then that will cover all your bases and you won't need to have any others. Wardrobes and clothing and style is all very personal, so if there's a particular type of shoes that you feel really drawn to and you wear them a lot, of course it's more than fine to have more than one pair of shoes in that style. I myself have a capsule wardrobe and I still own a couple of extra pairs of shoes that I'm not going to be showing you today, but I still think that these are the basis for anybody's shoe wardrobe. Footwear is so important, whether it's the finishing touch for your stylish outfit or if it's a practical and comfortable option that is going to get you through every day. Footwear is definitely one of the clothing areas where you want to be investing your money. I made the switch about 2 years ago now, I would say, from buying really cheap shoes and kind of stepping it up a little bit, spending a bit more money on my footwear. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I still own every single pair of shoes that I've bought in the last 2 years, because with the higher price point comes better quality so that the shoes are lasting me longer. It also means that I'm thinking more about my purchases before I make them, so I'm really thinking them through really well, figuring out if they're going to work with my personal style. So I definitely think if you have the budget, or if you're trying to elevate your outfits by changing something up, make your footwear the area that you invest in. So with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. I upload at least one new video every week. And let's go ahead and get started with the first pair of shoes. So the first pair of shoes that every woman needs in her wardrobe is a pair of white sneakers. Keep in mind, throughout this video, I'm going to be showing you the example that I own. You do not need the exact same pair of shoes as me. And in a lot of cases, you probably already have something really similar in your wardrobe. So don't go out and buy all new things if you really don't need them. So these are my pair of white sneakers, but any white canvas shoes or even Converse or Vans will do the trick. A pair of white sneakers is going to see through all the different seasons, especially if, like me, you choose a leather material, because the leather makes it waterproof, which means if it's raining, if there's puddles, if you're walking on the grass, they're gonna hold up a whole lot better than, say, canvas shoes, which are gonna get ruined a lot more easily. They are practical, they're super comfortable because they are nice and flat, and they are also incredibly versatile. Obviously, they lend themselves to quite a casual outfit, but you can also wear them with a much more dressed up outfit. I really like how these look with a midi skirt and a slogan tee as a slightly more casual option. Also just with jeans. I mean, the typical way to wear them, I would say, would be just with a pair of jeans. But I also love the juxtaposition of wearing them with a more dressy outfit as well. I have a lovely black midi dress that I love to wear these with. They make it a bit more casual, but I really love that look. And I also find that I can wear these with work trousers and a smart shirt, and it just kind of adds a little bit of edge to the outfit without it dressing it down too much that you can't still wear it to work. Obviously that depends on your dress code, but I think they look really cool with a pair of work trousers. Moving on to shoe number 2 that every woman needs. This one is a little bit more dressy for those of you who need to dress a little bit nicer for work, or you just like to look really chic and put together, and it is the leather ankle boot. I think this is just such a staple, especially for autumn and winter, but also I feel like you can wear it year round, maybe not so much in summer, but for the majority of the year, I think you can get away with an ankle boot. This is one area where I do actually have more than one pair of a very similar style because I wear these day in, day out, but this is the pair I'm going to show you at the moment. They are in a beautiful tan color that goes with absolutely everything. So of course the color is up to you. It depends kind of what colors you have in your wardrobe and what colors you like to wear. I feel like tan and black are the easiest colors to pair with anything that's in your wardrobe. And then the heel is another thing that is down to personal style, personal preference. I go for a really big chunky block heel because I find it really easy to walk in. I try and find ones that are not too high so that I can wear them every day to work and be comfortable. Some of you might not want a heel at all. Of course, there are ankle boots that are flat, but something that I do recommend you look out for is, once again, the leather material, because the main time of year that you're going to be wearing these is autumn and winter. It rains a lot in autumn and winter. There are puddles, it's wet. wet. So again, that leather material is going to protect your boots. You can also get a waterproofing spray, but it's not going to completely protect a material that's not waterproof to begin with. So going for a leather like this is going to make sure that you get the most wear possible out of boots that are going to be getting wet. As I said, these are absolutely an everyday option for me, especially in autumn and winter. So I love wearing them again with a midi skirt, but with a chunky jumper to keep me a bit warmer, or with jeans and a jumper. And then when it starts to get a little bit warmer, I love wearing these with a good old midi dress. Next up, every woman needs a pair of black heels in their wardrobe. Now, when I say black heels, I don't actually own the pair that you're thinking of. So the black heels could be court shoes, which is what comes to my mind when I say black heels. It could be heel sandals, it could be wedges, it might even be stilettos. I really can't walk in anything with a really thin heel, so a lot of those options don't appeal to me. And obviously sandals are more of a summer thing, and I don't necessarily want to be wearing a black shoe in summer because doesn't feel very summery. So this is what I mean when I say each of these categories really is personal preference. You've got to make sure it works with your style and what you wear. So this is my pair of black heels. Yes, they are boots. Yes, they are very similar to the shoes that I just showed you. I'm guessing this is not what you had in mind when I said black heels, but this is what works for my personal style. Once again, we have the block heel, which means it's going to be super easy to walk in. The black is going to go with everything. Again, they are that leather material, so I can wear them all seasons and they're not going to get damaged. These boots are the absolute workhorse out of my entire shoe wardrobe. I would say this is probably my most worn pair of shoes. Perfect for every day in autumn and winter, still wearing them in spring when it's still quite cold, and then even in summer for a night out when it's getting a little bit chilly with a nice dress. These still go with a lot of the more summery items that I own. So I do find that I am wearing them all the time, whereas if I had a pair of stiletto heels that I couldn't walk in, I would not wear them. Generally, when you think of black heels, you think of going out, smart occasions, so I'm going to show you how I pair these with a few of my dresses. I do wear these to go out if I'm going out for dinner. These will most likely be the shoes that I'm wearing because I know it's going to get a little bit chilly in the evening, but generally day to day if I'm going to work, I would wear these with jeans, so I'll also show you what they look like that way. Let's talk about a summer footwear option. So I believe everybody for summer needs a pair of brown sandals. You'll notice for some of these shoe options I'm not giving you a specific color because I feel like it is personal preference down to your style, but for others I am, like the white sneakers and now the brown sandals. I just feel like brown for summer is a color that's going to go with a lot of different color options. I personally find in summer I bring out a lot more color into my wardrobe. You know, autumn, winter, it's very like muted, it's neutrals, and then in summer, especially because we can wear dresses in summer, it's a one item and done outfit, so you can have more color. And brown, I have found, is just that color that goes with everything, especially those really bright colors, because this is quite muted. Whereas I feel like even white sandals, which I do have by the way, but I'm not showing you them today, because I feel like sometimes they can look quite stark and contrasting to my bright dresses, but the brown just kind of goes unnoticed, which I think is a good thing when you're making a statement somewhere else. So this is my pair here. They have been very well loved, so please excuse the state they're in. These are so easy to just slip on and go. There's no like thing that goes around your toe. I really hate those. They are completely flat, so super comfortable, super easy to walk in. I don't know how many times I can say this, but again, this is my pair. You don't have to have a pair that looks like this. You might want a pair of heels that are brown for summer or wedges that are brown for summer. I don't know, that is up to you. I just think that the color of these is something that's going to be really useful in your summer wardrobe. So I'll show you what I mean about these going really well with bright dresses. I have two in particular dresses that are really bright colors that I think these go really nicely with, but I think they also go really nicely with more plain outfits. You don't have to save them for when you're wearing a super bright outfit. So I'll also show you a couple of outfits with more muted tones, and I'll show you what they look like with that, because I think the brown just allows it to go with everything. So definitely a color of shoe that I think you need in your wardrobe for summer in particular. Shoe number 5 that every woman needs is black gym shoes. I have seen videos on YouTube where people have their pink gym shoes and their blue gym shoes and their green gym shoes and all these different color gym shoes, which is fine for the gym. I mean, not if you have a capsule wardrobe, because if you do, then you really only need one pair of gym shoes. but it's fine if you want to have a lot of gym shoes. But if you want to be able to wear them outside of the gym as well, then I think you need a black pair. These are my pair here. They are from Nike, and I do wear them to the gym, but I also wear them not to the gym. I wasn't sure whether or not to include these because I feel like outside of the gym you don't have to have these because the white trainers take a very similar place to these, but I feel like most of us do have something similar to this in our wardrobe already. So I'm thinking that if you already have these, I'm just going to give you a few extra ways that you can wear them, because as we know, having a capsule wardrobe is all about having fewer items but getting lots of use out of them. So if you already have these, I'm going to try and convince you that you can wear them outside of the gym. They are flat, they are comfortable, they have all that padding and support in them that's going to make them really lovely on your feet to wear the whole day, and they are practical. So I'm thinking about the jobs that I've had in the past. My first job was working at a cafe. I had to wear closed shoes in case I dropped a knife on my foot or whatever else the situation may have been. Now I'm a teacher. On the days when I'm on duty and I need to be like walking around the field, I wear these shoes every day. It's my turn to do duty because I don't want to be walking on the mud in my really nice shoes, in my boots and my sandals. So these are a really practical option. Also, anytime I'm taking my class to the kitchen or if we're going on a school trip, I will always wear these because they are practical. It doesn't matter what situation you find yourself in, these shoes are going to be appropriate. Possibly not what I would tell you to wear to work if you have an office job, and definitely not what I would wear for a night out. But I think there are a lot of situations outside of the gym when a pair of gym shoes comes in really handy. And then the reason I say black is because the black again is going to go slightly more unnoticed. The black is just a bit more subtle and kind of just goes with more things. I would typically wear these with jeans, but I do also have a few dresses that look pretty good with these. In general, I would say my style is not super casual, so I don't have a lot of dresses that go well with these, but a couple of my more casual dresses look alright with them, so I'll show you what they look like with those. And the final pair of shoes that I think every woman needs to own is a pair of statement shoes. All the shoes that I've shown you so far have been very neutral colours. They've been practical in some way, whether that is being leather, so waterproof, or being flat and easy to wear. But I think everybody needs that really fun pair of shoes that perhaps is not that practical, just gives something extra to your outfit, especially if you have a capsule wardrobe, because capsule wardrobes tend to not have a lot of colour in them. They're very neutral so that everything goes together, and I feel like if that is the case for you, then you definitely need some way of injecting a bit of fun into your wardrobe, and shoes are a great way to do that. So I actually have two to show you today. I have a more kind of summery pair and a more wintry pair. So for the more summery pair, I have this really fun pair of yellow sandal heels. These are a very recent purchase for me. I've only had them for a couple of weeks and I haven't actually worn them yet. It's not quite warm enough at the moment, but I see these being the perfect addition to any really plain outfit, especially color-wise. I have shown these in a couple of recent videos, but I will style them up for you again. Generally, I think I will be wearing these with black and white outfits. I think the color and the warmth of them will just add something really special to those more plain outfits. You need to, again, keep in mind your personal style and think about the colors that you wear and what colors will complement that. I have gone for the block heel because, again, that is the type of heel that I am comfortable walking in, but you go for absolutely whatever style, whatever color makes you happy and that you know you'll get a lot of use out of. And then the more wintry option that I have is these dark green boots from Topshop. Now, these are not practical at all. The material of them is not leather. These feel almost like a velvety material, definitely not waterproof. So in terms of a autumn winter boot, they are not practical because I can't wear these in the rain. The heel is a block heel, so typically one that I would be able to wear, but they are just a little bit taller than the heels that I'm used to. So I found that I haven't worn these a lot, maybe 2 or 3 times since I've had them, just because they're not the easiest to wear, they're not practical, and the opportunities for me to wear these when it's not been raining, I've been wearing the right outfit, they just haven't come up all that often. But I think a statement shoe is not one that you're going to wear anywhere near as often as the other shoes in your wardrobe. It's one that you save and you pull out on those occasions when you really need it and your outfit really calls for something a bit more special. So I'm not worried by the fact that I've only worn them a few times. I'm happy to hold on to them. I know that I will gradually over the years get my use out of these. They are not meant to be an everyday boot. But in saying that, I do have a few outfits that they look really cool with, and I would be happy to wear them out on like a night out or out for dinner during autumn and winter. So one way would be with a midi skirt and a really chunky jumper, maybe my cashmere jumper. The silhouette of these, because they are a tighter sock boot, I think looks really nice with a midi skirt, which is more like open and flowy. But I have also paired them with jeans as well. My straight leg jeans look really good with these boots because the boots are again tighter and they go underneath the end of the jeans, so the jeans overlap them, and I think that looks really cool as well. The darker color of the boot allows it to go with more colors as well. Even though they are green, they look so dark, almost black, which means you can pair it with more colors, not just black and white like my summer sandals. That brings us to the end of today's video. Those were 6 footwear items that I believe every woman should have in her wardrobe. Do let me know if there are any others that you think I've missed. Although the only other pair of shoes that I actually have is white sandals, and I've been living with just these shoes for a while now, so I feel like I've covered everything. Possibly nude heels. Actually, I did have a pair, but they were really cheap and they were starting to fall apart, so I got rid of them. And I am planning on replacing them, but I haven't done it yet. So I don't know, I feel like nude heels are something that a lot of women have a lot of use for. I really don't wear them that often, but I definitely think they have a place in my wardrobe on occasion. But regardless, I definitely think you can make your wardrobe work with just these 6 types of shoes. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!